Morning friends, welcome to my cozy haven. My name is Fiona. I'm really glad you clicked my video today. I hope you're going to enjoy it. It's just going to be me taking you through my week, the books that I'm reading. If I do anything interesting, I'll probably pop it on here as well. But yeah, so that's kind of what this video is going to be. Reading wise, I finished The Cinnamon Spice Inn by Harper Graham last night. Hold on, I shall let you see the cover. Sorry, it is a bit shookly. Left hand is... So yes, so Cinnamon Spice Inn by Harper Graham. I actually really enjoyed it. I'm going to give it probably 4 out of 5. So I liked the fact, yes, it was spicy, but they could have flipped over the spicy bits. But I also liked the fact there was a lot about the inn as well, so that was good. So what am I going to read next? I don't know, if I'm honest. I have no idea. I could pick up Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies, but I'm honestly not feeling it, guys. I really amn't. And I don't want to start any Christmas books right now either. So it maybe we have to peruse the Kindle shelf and see what's on there that I can read. But I don't know. I have no idea, but we will find something. I know we will. I have plenty to choose from. But that's it for the moment. I will speak to you later. Bye. Hey friends, well, I'm in the car, and yes, I look like the wild woman of Borneo. I've just done something that I have not done since pre-COVID. And that is I've gone for a swim. That was just delightful. I did 4 lengths of a 15-metre pool, and I know that's not a lot, but for me that's a big thing. I felt good. I thought, I could do more, and I thought, no, don't be stupid. Just take it at 4 and just gradually build up. But it was just so nice to be back in the pool. And then went into the jacuzzi, and then went into the sauna, and it was just, it was so nice. So very happy that I've done that. I'm going to head home now. Possibly have a shower, maybe not, maybe not bother. I didn't bother having a shower there, but I might do when I go home. Yeah, there's a smell of chlorine. I need to get the chlorine off my body. But I'll go home, have a shower. But that was so nice. Yes. Well, I decided not to have a shower when I came back. Yeah, I still smell of chlorine, but hey ho. I've got yoga tomorrow, so I thought I'll just shower. I'm leaving the hair just to dry naturally, so it's going to be sticking out all over the place, but that's fine. So yeah, so I decided that I was going to start editing my vlog from last week, so that's what I'm doing. I'll show you. So there we go, that's it on its editing or its uploading journey. And hopefully get that up and scheduled for Wednesday, which is good. Still haven't decided what I'm going to read yet, but I will decide that. I know I have on my tablet, I have the Bella Grace autumn issue, so I think I may read that. Yeah, I'm putting off the decision as to what to read physically, book-wise, but it's funny, I'm not in the mood for anything at the moment, which is really strange, so it could be a tough decision. I wouldn't say I'm in a slump. I'm not in a slump, but there's just nothing at the moment that I want to read. I'll find something, but anyway, I'm going to get back to this editing, and I'll speak to you later. Bye. Evening friends, how are you? Hope you've had a good day. My afternoon has been good. I procrastinated, okay. So yeah, I procrastinated. I should. So okay, I've got time and I'm blocking out time as well to deal with the procrastination from today. I have 3 book reviews that I need to write. Okay, one of them is due Friday, because I'm on a book tour day. But I thought if I can get all of them done, that's it. I've been thinking this for the last 3 weeks. Because I've had them read since then, but I just haven't had the inclination to write the reviews. Not that the books were bad, no, I enjoyed the books, but I just can't bother to write them. So tomorrow morning I'm getting up at 9 o'clock. My plan is that at 10 o'clock for an hour I write, and hopefully I will get all 3 book reviews written, which would be fantastic. I have a yoga lesson at 11:30, so I thought that would be good. An hour of writing and then some yoga time and relaxation time would be great. And it means that when I come back in the afternoon, I can craft, which I think is a very good plan. So, hold on. My alarm clock. What time is the alarm set for? Alarm is set for 9 o'clock. Yippity-doo-dah. The alarm is on. So there we go. That's part 1 of the process done. We now have to execute. Hopefully. So yeah, so that was this afternoon. I did some cross stitch, which was really nice. I really enjoyed that. And then I pluttered about on my tablet and changed the background, the home screen and the lock screen. Changed them to sort of not Christmas, but like wintry, Christmassy-esque. Not full blown Christmas, but just the build up. I did the same on my phone yesterday. So yeah, I know I still got those up, and they will be up for the next 2 weeks, I think. And then I'll put my Christmas pictures up. I need to start research. I've got some more research to do. I might actually do that tomorrow. No, I've got Wednesday free. So Wednesday morning we'll be doing research for a couple of videos that I want to do that are Christmassy themed. So yeah, I want to get that done. I did choose my book. I chose The Key of Light by Nora Roberts. This is book 1 in the Key trilogy. So yeah, so I've started this. I'm on page 56 just now, so I only started it today, so that's quite good. I'm enjoying it. I'm intrigued so far. I think it's going to be an interesting read. I like her magical realism books, and with the mythology and everything, so that's good. And it's funny, I was saying to Mum and Dad, the swim today, 4 lengths. I'm glad I didn't push myself to do 6. I felt really tired this afternoon. I mean, so I did 60 meters. And I was I felt great while I was doing it. I really did. And I felt great afterwards. But this afternoon I was like, whew, what have I done? But that's good. I will stick it 4 lengths for at least a month, I would think, depending how often I go up, and then I'll just gradually build on 2 and 2 and 2. But this will be a very, very gradual, because I don't know how my body's going to cope. I don't know how, at the moment I'm hoping to maybe try and go, it'll definitely be once a week, and then we'll just see what happens. But I would ideally like to be up at some point two times a week, but that's going to take a while, I think. I think my body it'll be interesting to see what happens when I go to yoga tomorrow, and then what I'm like tomorrow afternoon, and then for the rest of this week. It'll give me a very good indication as to how much I can do. But it's just lovely to be back in the pool. Just so nice. It's one of my happy places. So that was good. But anyway, I've been waffling for I think about 5 minutes. So I think I should unwaffle now and get myself ready for bed. But I will speak to you in the morning. Night night. Hello friends. I just realised I didn't pick up the camera this morning. Main reason being that I got up earlier than I normally do. And I knew I had 3 book reviews I needed to write. And I wanted to get them done before I went to my yoga lesson. And actually get them posted as well. So basically I got up, got dressed, had my breakfast, and then got started working on my computer. Excuse me, got them done, got them posted, which is great, all before we went to yoga. So I was really happy. Came back from yoga, had lunch, then I went and did messages for Mum and Dad. Came back, and Dad said to me, just off the cuff, when are you going to give us your Christmas list? So I actually went and just did it. Spent about half an hour just coming up with various things, mostly books. I think there are about 5 or 6 books on the list. So, so I did that. And then I had to take my nail polish off because it started chipping already. It's only been on for less than 48 hours. So I really cheesed off with that. So I did that. While I was doing that, the other half arrived. So that was really nice. He came up and spent about an hour and a half with us, which was lovely. And then I dealt with dinner. There wasn't a lot to do because it was just pasta with sauce, homemade sauce. It was a tomato sauce that I'd made in the summer with our own tomatoes, so that was good. And then what I've done tonight, watched some TV, watched some YouTube. I have read a wee bit more of The Key of Light. It's interesting. I'm enjoying it. I'm looking forward to seeing where it's going. But yeah, so that's why there was no video this morning. So yoga lesson was good though. We were working on me engaging my core while I do the exercises. I suspect that my dear little core muscles tomorrow are going to go, what did you do to us yesterday? So yeah, but it was good. It was good to do. I really enjoyed it. So that was lovely. But I am going to get myself ready for bed, read for a while, and then hopefully have a good night's sleep. But I will speak to you in the morning. Night. Morning, friends. Yeah, I've actually remembered to pick up the camera this morning. Isn't that good? Yeah, hope you had a good night. Mine wasn't bad. It's bright here, but there's cloud. I don't know if the sun's gonna come out later on. I really don't know, but doesn't matter. All my plans for today are indoors, so that's fine. I plan to do some work for a video that I want to get recorded possibly next 2 weeks, so I want to work on that. Yes, it's Christmassy before you ask. And I've got a letter I need to write, so I want to do that. I've got a few others. I've got another channel thing I want to get to do as well. So yeah, I've got a few things to do, which is nice. If I can get that done this morning, I'll be really happy. And then this afternoon I can do some cross stitch. You can do some other sewing or whatever, which would be lovely. Reading wise, I read more of Key of Light last night. I'm really enjoying it. It's intriguing. I want to know where it's going, so I am enjoying that one. But that's all the news, honey. That's it for the moment. I will speak to you later. Bye. Evening, friends. Hope you've had a good day. Mine has been productive. I spent the morning on my computer. I was doing some research for a video I want to do, and I did the research, and then I looked at my phone. I got all these pictures of books on my phone. All right, let's just have a look at the list and so see what's on there and write a list. So I did that, and then looked at what I was doing in this list and thought, oh right, okay, I could do that. Oh, I've maybe gone off in another direction of what I was going to do. So I thought, well, that's okay. And then when I came into my room, I went, actually I could do the original video I wanted to do and then do an offshoot as well. So that's good. So I can now got two videos ideas planned. I just need to nail it down and get them. I want to do them because they're Christmas themed. I want the room a wee bit more Christmassy, so I'm hoping that I will get them videoed within the next couple of weeks, which would be great. So I did that. I did some cross stitch. Can't let you see it because of a present for a friend. She may watch my videos, I'm not sure. Did laundry. I was trying to have a snooze and my mind was going, you need to do laundry. So I didn't get the nap, did the laundry instead. But anyhow, that's the way it goes. I've read a wee bit more of The Key of Light and I am enjoying it. It's got to kind of an even more interesting part now, which is fun. But yeah, so that's kind of it at the moment. Nothing much else to report. So I will see you in the morning. Night. Morning, friends. How are you? Hope you're well. Hope you had a good night. Mine wasn't bad actually. I slept till 10:20 this morning. Yeah. So yes, it was a good sleep. I was only up once, which was lovely. So yeah, feeling a bit refreshed, but also feeling as if I could just crawl back into bed and do it all over again. But that's fine. I've had breakfast and done one other thing, which is good. Read more of The Key of Light last night, which I'm enjoying. I'm very interested to see where it goes. Because there are now 3 women. Well, there was 3 women to begin with started, but there are now 3 men. And that's usually the way it goes with these trilogies with Nora Roberts, that there's a man for each of the women. So yes, it'll be interesting to see how that plays out, and how they solve the first clue. So yeah, I am enjoying the read. It's nice. It's an easy read, which is good, and it's just something I was looking for. So that is really good. But I need to skedaddle off of here because I need to go and get some fish, because we're hopefully having a fish pie for tea for tonight. So that's good. But I need to go get it. But I will speak to you later. Bye. Evening, friends. Hope you had a good day. Mine has been busy. Just getting various things done in the house that were required to be done. So it was just getting things done so that it makes it easier for us over the next couple of days. So yeah, very tired tonight. But that's fine. Spent tonight, what did we do? Watched a couple of YouTube videos, then watched some TV, read a wee bit. So it's been, I managed to relax and chill tonight, which is nice. So yeah, so it's good. Reading wise, still reading The Key of Light. Hold on, where have I got to today? I'm not very much. Page 208. I think I read 8 pages or something so far today, but I'll read more tonight, which is fine. But yeah, I would love to get a good night, which would be good. And hopefully, fingers crossed, go swimming tomorrow morning, but we'll see how we feel. Anyway, I will speak to you in the morning. Night. Hey friends, I'm in the car. Yeah, it's not my car, it's the other half's car. We are out and about. He's doing something to do with his car. So, yeah. I'm sitting here watching some works going on, and it's like, I don't know what they're doing, but this digger keeps going over the hill and down the hill. It's here. Hold on. Right, don't even be able to see, but there's a digger that's coming off the top. Oh, he's disappeared now. Oh, come on, no. Right, okay, if you watch the one that's coming over the top of the mound now, I don't know what it's doing, but it started at the bottom of the mound and it's now going over the top of the mound. Do you see what I mean? So I have no idea what it's doing, but it's doing something. But I've been sitting here watching this for the last sort of 5 minutes. So I don't know what it's doing, but it's interesting. So yeah, so as I say, the other half's dealing with something about his car. And then we're doing some shopping, which will be nice. I've got a few bits and pieces I want to do. I wanted to pick up some presents for friends for Christmas, and then they know I've done it, which is good. I'm sorry this is the first time I picked up the camera this morning, but I didn't sleep well last night and went back to bed after breakfast. I had thought of going swimming, but I knew it was too dangerous for me to think about that, so didn't do that. So I went back to bed but couldn't sleep, so I got up, got washed, and then Mum went for showers. I decided, right, okay, I want to sort out some books. There were books that I'd read that I needed to put on my shelf, but I needed to sort my shelves out. So I did that this morning, which was great. I've got it all done, and there were sort of certain books I just put back any which way they wanted to be, but I actually got them sorted out into sort of series order, which is brilliant. It means I now know I can see kind of where I've got some spaces, and it means that maybe next year I'll think, right, okay, I'll pick up a couple for that space, you know, and do it that way. So that's what I plan on doing. But yeah, so it was very, very productive, which was nice. But as I say, he did promise me when he was going in, he was just going to make an appointment. He wasn't going to buy a new car. We'll see. He did say coming in he was going to keep this car for at least, he's had it 2 years, he's going to keep it for another wee while. But if he sees something bright and new and sparkly and shiny, yeah, we'll see. I'll let you know. But I'll speak to you later. Bye. So as you can see, I've taken the book off of there, and it's now in its place there. There's not much to see here, but this is where the big changes happened. All the Debbie McCombers are in order, plus there are more in those two shelves. So they're all in order. Debbie, Susan Mallory's, Susan Mallory's. Hold on. I'm just seeing something I've made a mistake with. Oh, is it the one that I'm missing that I thought I knew I had but I couldn't find? Yes, it is. But I'll just put it back up there just now. I'll deal with that later on. Then I've got all my Sarah Morgans all the way down there, plus Elizabeth Penny's, various other authors there, so that's good. These 4 up there need to go up into that sort of stack there. And then I moved to find my Nancy Thayers and put them in the right place. So that's my books sorted. So that's good. Meaning I can sort of start looking at backlists and seeing what I want to pick up, and do that next year. It'll be a project to pick, say, a couple of series and a couple of authors and go, right, I want to pick up a couple of their backlists, so that'd be good. I've kind of got two ideas at the moment of who I'm going to choose, but I'm not saying anything. But yeah, so it was a really good morning to get that done. I'm really happy I've done it, and it means that I can figure out now how I'm going to decorate for Christmas. How am I doing that? I don't know. Decorate kind of that shelf, possibly over there, and I might do something up there for Christmas. I don't know. But I can now kind of start maybe planning, if I want to plan, or just sort of see how the mood takes me. But I had a lovely time out with the other half. No, he didn't buy a new car. So, but that's good. Got a wee bit of Christmas shopping done, which I needed to do, which was, I'm really pleased to have done that. Came home, had dinner, chatted to a friend I always chat to on a Friday night, and then watched a wee bit of TV and read. I'm almost finished The Key of Light. I've got some like 30 pages to go, if even that, so I'll definitely be finished when I get into bed, which is good. Do you ever get dry skin in your nails? You know, beside your nail bed, you know, or the side of your nails, and you just sit and pick it? Yeah, that's what I'm doing just now. And bad, it's bad for it, but I do it anyway. And it's just like, I'll pick it until I can get it out, because it'll just annoy me if I don't. Anyway, I'm going to go and finish that before I clean my teeth. But I will speak to you in the morning. Night night. Morning friends, how are you? Hope you're well. Hope you had a good night. Mine was good actually. It was a very good night, so that was good. Yeah. Reading wise, I finished Key of Light last night. I did enjoy it. I'm probably going to give it 3.5, 4 out of 5. You know, I did enjoy it, but it's not probably my favourite one of Nora Roberts that I've read. But I did enjoy, as I say. Whether I don't know whether just to binge read the trilogy and that's it, you know, done, if that makes sense. Not that it's a chore or anything like that, you know. I know it sounds like, just get it done, but like homework, but no. So I don't know whether just to binge it or whether to spread it out. At the moment, there's nothing else kind of grabbing me that I want to read. So, that's a possibility. As I say, I don't want to read any Christmassy ones just now, not yet. I've got one that I'm not too sure about. I don't know whether to try reading a couple of chapters of it, but then if I really get into it, then I'll want to read it, and I don't really want to read Christmas books at the moment. So yeah, all these questions, all these thoughts, and so, but yes, so that's kind of it for the moment. Dad's gone downtown to pick up the papers, and then we'll go and do the grocery shop, and then we'll watch Scotland v New Zealand this afternoon. Yes, I'm looking forward to that. But that's it for the moment. I will speak to you later. Bye. So the machine's out. It means we're baking. So I'm helping Mum to make an all-in-one gingerbread. So basically, you put it all in the one bowl. Once you've measured out your flour, etc., and just let the machine do the job. So yay. So yeah, so mum's got the hard job. She's lining the tin, and I'm doing the rest of it. So that's fine. But yeah, so I'm just gonna get my dry ingredients put into this bowl so I can sift them into the big bowl. So I've got all my dry ingredients. I've got all my flour and everything. I've got sugar in there. I've got some marge. I've got an egg. I've got treacle, and I've got some milk. And then all I do is let the machine take the strain. And I just beat this until smooth and glossy, and then I pour it into the tin. So the tin is over on the table, so this should take a couple of minutes, and that's all it should take, and that'll be good. So it said smooth and glossy, and that took 2 minutes. It could probably take it off at 1.5 or even 1, because this is such a powerful machine, but hopefully there's plenty of air in it. It'll be nice and light. Just need to put it into the tin now. So the gingerbread has come out the oven. It looks nice. It looks quite good. Happy with it. So this is the tub that had my dahlias in it over the summer. The dahlias were absolutely garbage. So it's been all emptied. This is just stuff that was from something else that Dad put in there. But we're going to plant this up with crocus and daffodils, I think Dad said it's going to be. And it's not going to be scientifically done, it's just going to be bung it in and see what happens. Okay? So that's what we're going to do for a while this afternoon. But this is what the garden is looking like at the moment. Dad's putting in sort of like that's still carrots. We're doing a green crop in there. Our apples are still clinging onto our apple tree, which is amazing. That's a pyracantha, but there's no berries this year for some reason. We don't know why. And yeah, that's just kind of the rest of the garden as it is at the moment. nice colour actually on the strawberry plants, which is lovely. And those are our bulbs that we're going to scatter. We're going by the scatter method today, so be fun. Okay, this is layer 2. Layer 1 has got white daffodils. I'm speaking to a vlog. This layer is tulips. Haven't a clue what colour they are. I've just gone in there and picked some. You know, the scatter method, can't do the scatter method. That would just goes against the grain. So I have done a little design. We'll see what happens. And that's it in situ. For the moment, if it becomes really nice, we might put it out the front, yeah.
Yes.
But for the moment,
once everything starts coming through, we'll see what. This will do fine for the moment.
Yeah, it'll do fine for the moment. So, that's a good afternoon, a good part of the afternoon done. Evening, friends. Hope you've had a good day. Mine's been not bad. I've done a few bits and pieces, and I've enjoyed doing them, which has been good. Sat and watched Scotland, New Zealand rugby today. We lost, unfortunately, to New Zealand, but it was a tight game, which was really, really good. Really pleased about that. The boys played really well. Didn't take advantage of a couple of chances that they had, so that that affected the score, but it was not the absolute rout I thought it was going to be. So I was really pleased with that. I've actually been watching rugby all day. So yeah, reading wise, I decided I'm going to binge the Key trilogy. So I'm now reading Key of Knowledge by Nora Roberts. I'm on page, what am I on? Oh my goodness, 76. So that's quite good. So yeah. And then while I was out today, I saw a couple of books, some Christmas books, and decided to get them. So I've got All We Want for Christmas by Philippa Ashley, and The Secret of Mistletoe Promise by Cressida McLaughlin. So yeah, so those are two new Christmas books for this coming festive season, which is good. They are part of a wee project I'm doing, but you'll find out more about that when it happens. But I am really tired. It's time for me to get my butt into bed, read for a while, and then hopefully have a good night's sleep. I'm feeling quite tired tonight, so yeah, that's enough for me. Enough of me rambling before my brain just goes. But I'll speak to you tomorrow. Night night. Morning, friends. How are you? Hope you're well. Hope you had a good night. Mine was quite good, so that was good. I had a decent sleep, which is fine. Could just crawl back into bed and do it all over again, but never mind. Not going to do that. I've had a shower, washed my hair, so that's good. I also had my breakfast, so that's not bad. My plans for today, not a lot. I want to rest today, because Mum and Dad want to go out tomorrow. So I said I'd go with them. So I just want to rest today, so I've got energy for that tomorrow, because I think there's quite a bit they want to do. So, yeah, but it'll be a fun time. We'll enjoy it, which is good. Reading wise, I read more of Key of Knowledge last night. I am up to the start of chapter 7, so I'm on page 105. Yeah, I'm enjoying it as well. It's a nice read, and I'm intrigued to see where Dana will find the key. She's a very bookish lady, so it'll have to be something to do with books. So just as the first one, Maddie was very arty, so it was to do with art. So that, it's good that Mallory, sorry, she's arty, so it's something to do with that. So I'm really looking forward to seeing where this one is going to go. Plans for today, not a lot, as I say. There's rugby this afternoon, Wales v Argentina. I'll sit and watch that. I have a letter to write to a friend, so I think I'll maybe do that this morning. She's actually going to be going overseas fairly soon, so I think what I'll do is I'll type it up and I will just email it to her, and then I know she's got it before she goes. And then Reid might do some cross stitch, but looking at the light is not that good for it, so I may do some crochet instead. But we'll just see how it goes. I'm not going to push myself. The letter's the important thing, so that has to be done. But apart from that, you know, I will just chill and take it as it comes. But I will speak to you later. Bye. Morning, friends. I'm sorry I didn't finish this vlog off last night. I got off the live with Tiffany and friends. Yeah, my other lovely BookTube buddies, and I just didn't want to get into bed and sort of sleep if I could. It wasn't a bad night. It was quite good. I did manage to read quite a bit yesterday of Key of Knowledge. Hold on. If this goes sugary wiggly, I apologise. It was quite steady today, that's not bad. I got to chapter 18, so I'm on page 284. So I'll get this finished today. And I think I'll probably just go straight into the next. I'm just going to binge the whole trilogy. I think that's what I'm going to do. So yes, I'm just going to end this vlog here. And start the next one. So I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. Please come chat with me down in the comments if the books that I've read, yeah, all 2 of them, I think, or maybe there's 3, I'm not sure. But if you've read them or they sound interesting to you, come chat with me down in the comments. What did you read last week? I'd love to know. But until my next video, friends, stay safe. Happy reading. Bye.